What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hot Sauces, Hot Takes. You know me, it's your boy Hot Sauce. I'm just a regular old dude with a big old opinion about things. And this week's opinion is about the new He-Man movie, or Masters of the Universe movie. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I went into this movie expecting the same usual Hollywood, what they do to movies. They take a beloved property from the 80s and 90s. Then they tell all the fans that we're the problem. They modernize the movie till it's unrecognizable, and then they just put out crap and expect us to take it. But surprisingly, that's not what they did with this movie. They actually made a movie about He-Man, and it seemed like the people that made the movie liked He-Man. Now, guys, you tune in to me because I'm just a regular guy, and I'm going to speak in regular language to you. Now, if you know the Masters of the Universe, He-Man and Master of the Universe cartoon from the 80s like I do, and you love it, part of the appeal of it is it was campy. Skeletor was always laughing, his minion was laughing, He-Man always won at the end. Now, I'm going to do my best, guys, not to give away any spoilers for the movie, but to give you my opinion. Now, normally filmmakers have such a high opinion of themselves, they try to over dramatize everything. But they didn't do that with this movie. It was funny, it was campy, did have a little bit of girl boss parts to it. I'm not gonna get into it. Y'all know how I feel about the girl boss, whatever. But it had the laser blast, it had the funny nicknames, and guys, you're gonna love the way they explain the uneducated funny nicknames for the characters, mostly He-Man's compadres. Now, we'll say, when I first started watching previews for this movie, because it was going to be on Earth, right? I mean, if you've seen the previews, I'm not giving anything away. You know a lot of it takes place on Earth, which is nowhere in the 80s cartoon. The 80s cartoon takes place all the way on Adam's home planet of Eternia. So when I saw that it was on Earth, I'm thinking 1986, Dolph Lundgren, here we go again, right? But what I will tell you, the Earth scenes don't take away from the movie itself. It actually fits into the story and the way they explain the story, so I don't want to give anything away because you haven't seen it yet. But just know that if you're apprehensive or on the fence about watching this movie because it's taking place on Earth and you're thinking Frank Langella, Dolph Lundgren from the 1980s, it's not that. It's done really well. And guys, the characters. Lockjaw, awesome. Beastman, whoever came up with the design and the execution for the character of Beastman, bravo. That was a great character and a great design. The way you made it more realistic and less, guy wearing a Spirit Halloween mask. Loved it. And I love the way they stuck to the feel. I've said before, they stuck to the feel of the 80s. Not just the cartoon, but the toys. The sword, the dress. If you had the He-Man toys growing up like I did, you remember Battle Damage He-Man where you hit his chest and the thing spun and it showed that he had been hit? Well, what he wears in the movie really symbolizes that. I don't know, it wasn't a corset, but whatever that thing was he wore on his chest. He had the loincloth. I mean, it was really good. Now, is it a perfect movie? No. By no means, it's not a perfect movie. Is it just for kids? No, it's not just for kids. Is it just for old men like me who grew up in the 80s He-Man toys? No. If you never played with a He-Man toy, you can still enjoy this movie. But you have to go into it knowing what it is. It's a popcorn movie. Don't be looking for some kind of deep retrospective. Don't walk out of there thinking, man, I should really save the polar bears or something, because that movie's not there. But if you want to go to the movies, take your kids, take your girlfriend, whoever, have a good time, enjoy the movie, laugh, enjoy some great special effects, you should check out He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Give it a solid 6.8 out of 10. Now, I'm Hot Sauce, and this was my hot take.